guys, it's Dr. Bickling from Own It Dental. Here's my contact information if you need to get a hold of me. Check out my website, ownitdental.com, and check out the services I offer. I do full-time practice management consulting. I also offer weekly newsletters to all my clients, and I've negotiated reduced lab fees for all my clients. For some of them, it cuts their lab bills in half, maybe for you too. So go to ownitdental.com, check out my services, and maybe you too can be part of the Own It Dental family. Also, make sure you hit that like button. Just click it down below there. It only takes you a second, and it helps me out tremendously. I really do enjoy bringing you these videos, so the more you can help me, help you, would be great for both of us. Also, make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell icon for notifications every time I upload a new video. I post 2 videos a week, and so if you're subscribed and have that bell icon clicked, you'll know when they come out. And if there's any content you'd like me to make for you in future videos, go ahead and drop it down in the comment section right down below, and I'll make a special video just for you. Today's video might be a little rhetorical, but it might be a little eye-opening as well. And the question is what do you value more? Do you value new patients more, or do you value your existing patients more? So let's dig into it and let's find out. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to ask ourselves a few questions. Let me just grab my pointer here. Which group of patients trust you more? All right. Do you think your new patients who've never met you before, don't know you from anything, do they trust you, or your existing patients who come back over and over? Which of these 2 groups do you think trusts you more? And I think we're going to be, we'll all agree that it's your existing patients that trust you more. All right. So that was an easy one. Which group has a higher case acceptance rate? All right, so is it new patients? You could make the argument that new patients are motivated buyers, right? They sought you out, right? And some of them may have some dental emergencies or dental needs. So you could make an argument that they have a higher case acceptance rate. But then again, like I said, they don't necessarily know you or trust you, and not all of them have, dental needs either. So then we could come over here and say, well, these patients, they know you, they like you, they trust you. And if they've been coming to your office for, any, serious amount of time, they're going to have dental needs as well, probably just at the same rate as your new patients. And because they trust you, they may say yes more frequently. But you're going to have to do the math yourself. But I'll tell you, I have clients all over the United States, and I've owned and run multiple offices. And I'm going to tell you that I've already done the math, and it's your existing patients that actually have a higher case acceptance. Which group spends more money on a per patient basis? Again, you can go back. It'd be a similar argument. Let's grab the dot here. You could say that new patients come in, and maybe they have more needs and they spend a little bit more money up front. That's a possibility. And again, they are motivated buyers. But then again, you could also say that your existing patients spend more money, and that's basically because they have a higher case acceptance rate. So which one of those wins out? The motivated buyer with some dental needs, or the person that just knows you and likes you and trusts you and just says yes because you told them that they need some work? Again, I've already done the math, and it's going to be your existing patients. Your mileage may vary, so you're going to have to do the math on your own, but I'm going to tell you it's going to be your existing patients. They're going to spend more money on a per patient basis. Sometimes it's a significant amount more as well. All right, next question. Which group spends more money en masse? And so I think this is a pretty easy one. Let's say you've got 500 field hygiene appointments in a month, right? And 50 of them are new patients and 450 of them are existing patients. As a group, who's going to spend more, the 50 new patients or the 450 existing patients? And I think it's pretty easy to agree that it's going to be your existing patients that are going to spend more money en masse. So that's a pretty easy one there. Which group refers more patients to your office? Is it your new patients or your existing patients? Let's go over to the writing tool again. Your new patients, the only way they're really going to refer somebody to you is if they bring a family member with them, right? So that's a possibility. That's technically a referral. But your existing patients by far are your largest referral source, so we're going to go ahead and choose that one as our group that refers more. All right. Which group can help you grow your practice faster? Now, I know that the initial thought is going to be your new patients. And yes, you do need new patients to grow your practice. You can't grow without them. But let's go back to that 500 field hygiene example again. And I said that 50 of them were new patients and 450 of them were existing patients. It would only take about a 10% loss of those 500 patients to wipe out any new patients that you're going to gain 6 months from now. So a 10% loss completely negates 100% of your new patients. And that's when, a lot of my clients, they come to me is because they've plateaued, they've grown and grown and grown and they've plateaued. And the reason why they've plateaued is because they get to a point where a 10 or 20% loss of their existing patients completely wipes out their new patients. And their solution is always to go get more new patients. And I make the argument is maybe you just need to keep more of these. If you were to keep 100% of your existing patients, well, then you'd really only need one new patient to grow. So like I said, usually in many cases, it's usually like a 10% loss of these wipes out 100% of these. So I would make the argument that this is much more important for growing your practice, keeping your existing patients. But here's when I start throwing the questions back to you. Which group do you care more about? Do you care more about your new patients, or do you care more about your existing patients? And before you answer that, I want you to answer this question. Which group do you spend more of your money on? Do you spend more money trying to get new patients, or do you spend more money trying to keep the patients that you have? My guess is that you probably spend more money here. All right, and so I have a saying that if you want to show me, you show me where you spend your money, and I'll show you what you value. And for most dentists, that value is all in the new patients, and we really ignore our existing patients. Anyway, so this is just a little rhetorical video, but I do hope it was eye-opening. And maybe it changes the way we view our existing patients and where we're spending our resources. Perhaps we can spend more time, effort, and energy keeping the patients that we have. Because if you keep 100% of your existing patients, all you need is one new patient, and you're growing 6 months from now. All right, so I hope that was eye-opening. I hope that helped out, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.